too. WD.
I know, you see,
somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air.
So, welcome to Diva Row. This is a live setup, where you can see all our beautiful faces. I'm Sadie.
I'm Kendall.
I'm Riley.
I'm Mandolin.
And we were supposed to have a studio audience, but guess
they all left.
Boo.
Guess
No, we
what?
didn't.
There is still some. Let's hear the crowd.
Whoa!
Okay,
Yeah!
the rest of
There
our
we go.
crowd didn't yell for us.
But there are more people. There's
There
like
are
4
fan
people.
base.
There are like
haters.
40 people in here. I don't know if you guys can tell. But
Diva
like,
haters.
there's only like 3 of them like cheering. So it's like,
Yeah, exactly. You just don't know they're there, but we know
get
they're
it.
there.
anyways, today's topic is something. Sorry.
No, it's what?
I don't know. What's our topic today? Gossip.
Gossip, clicks.
Yes.
All of the things that separate teenagers.
Yeah, all the everyone has cliques. Everyone gossips, whether you think it or not.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about how it affects people.
That's a really warm one.
Yeah. So I want to start off with cliques because there's always stuff that somehow groups people together whether you're in a class together, whether you're in a school together, or just where you're in an environment when there's a lot of people that are around your age. Everybody tends to just group up, and sometimes it feels random. Sometimes
Even here at DACC. Yeah, DACC is the one place that I feel it's the most it is pretty it's a huge clique. I feel like everyone in our class kind of is all kind of the same, and they're all kind of weird and different, and they all click, and it's just it's the best.
we're all uniquely different, and I kind of want to say that G kind of has helped everyone kind of build their personality within the class. So now I see everybody as different. I know everybody's personality and who they are, and what I like about them, what I don't like about them.
Yeah.
Guys,
I can hear you. Y'all are being distracted.
do you guys want to get out?
happens when you have 40 people.
And why would you shush us when we're the ones talking?
Wow.
I think we need to kick our studio audience.
Yeah, our studio audience is about to be exited.
They're out of control.
It would be kind of nice if you guys were in here though.
Hi, chat.
Oh, they're commenting. I can't read that far.
Wait, we should have Salon. Sit there
Salon,
and
read
the
our
comments.
chat.
Yeah, Salon, read our comments.
So, Riley, what
Yes.
would you say about cliques? As somebody that didn't necessarily get to experience the beginning of your high school experience, when you came back into high school, was it much different than your other experiences?
Honestly, I feel like this, coming in here, I was so nervous or whatever, because my last school experience was middle school.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And middle
oh my
school is
gosh.
the place where the cliques are the worst. That's
Like,
where
it's like in
everyone
your
is
movie.
really mean and just
mean to the people that they don't accept,
or their friends.
Like
yeah,
in your movie,
and their
right?
friends.
G said Diva
Yeah,
Row
like
is
my
my
movie.
favorite show.
We love you, G.
Love you, G.
But yeah, coming in
I'm
here, I
being
feel like
blinded.
everything was so different than what it was in middle school. I feel like people were so much nicer or whatever. But
That's how I felt too. It was dang, everyone's so much nicer here than my old school.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just I think it's just our lab, just digital arts. Everyone is so artsy and I feel being artistic, and everyone's basically that is their biggest skill, their artisticness. So having someone to connect with over that, because a lot of times you don't really connect over art. You only ever connect over sports or academics and something. Oh, you're really smart. Let me be friends with you. But with art, it's such a I feel like everyone shares the same experience with it.
Yeah, it's art goes beyond small talk when high school is very much just a small talk place.
Yeah.
And it's you can expand on more ideas and become more connected to the peers around
Art
you.
connects people.
Yeah, it really does.
Exactly. And it's kind of crazy to think about because I feel in this class, we have had so many deep talks that usually classes don't talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, we're talking about
AI,
conspiracy theories.
yeah.
We're talking, like, we talk about a lot of stuff that, like, could start arguments that maybe a lot of people don't agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And like we are able to like actually have those hard conversations and actually like have an easy time with it and not feeling like, oh, this person might hate me after me sharing my opinion. No, they just like just disagree with you.
Yeah.
My phone fell.
No, what? What fell?
Mr. G, you know the vibes.
Mr. G gets it. Nobody else does.
So, I think we should,
Let's talk about the cliques that we were in, if we weren't in any, and like just who we were in middle school. I think is like a good start.
Do we have to?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We don't have to,
Middle school,
but just like cliques that you remember, or like cliques that you feel like you want to be a part of. Or
who wants to go first?
I can go first. So I went to this really small middle school when I was going to middle school. It was about this big, and there was about this many people. So small. And so my friend group was the entire volleyball team, because I would play volleyball, and those were my only friends. And they, like, our clique was, like, just the volleyball team. And then I remember there was just, like, the weird band kids, and then the other, like, randoms that are, like, just friends in my school. And then there was, like, the popular boys, the popular girls. There was, like, 4 girls that sat at a table together. That's the thing, too, is, like, it was cooler to sit with less people because that meant that you were like exclusive, that you like people wanted to come sit with you, but you said like no.
That's so
Yeah, and then like I remember just like who I was in middle school. I was like a bitchy like popular girl that like,
Oh.
yeah. Oh.
Wait.
Oopsies. Wait, I didn't. Sorry,
A female dog.
A rude, like, just like, I was so insecure. Like, it was crazy, and I just like projected it onto like the people around me.
And a lot of people in middle school, everyone is insecure and everybody projects it in different ways. Some people just treat other people the way that they're feeling. Other people really internalize it and just think that they're like the worst person in the world.
Yeah, and like I felt both of that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't know. If you weren't being mean to someone, you were being very harmful to yourself too.
Also, I feel like even if I wasn't being rude or like mean to anyone, like I wouldn't say I was mean to just strangers. Like me and my friends would get into fights and stuff, but other than that, I wasn't rude to people like that. But I feel like because I was friends with people that were kind of just known as kind of rude and like mean, then like people saw me and they're like, oh, she must be mean. Like let me not talk to her. Or like let me just stay away from her. And like I feel like a lot of people in middle school didn't like me.
Trevin.
Okay.
Kendall needs to go on the show.
Okay, so in middle school, I was very hardcore made fun of because my siblings, when I tell you, everybody loved them, everybody knew them, they always had people over, and I was a chubby, very emo, awkward weirdo. No, like, I used to always get made fun of in the hallways, in classes. People used to say shit to me that was awful, and everybody said,
It's really hard.
it's really hard, guys. It's really hard. I didn't say the F word at least. And it's kind of just like, I didn't have friends until I decided to befriend a very popular girl. Not very popular, but in my eyes she was. And she was the meanest person I have ever met. And that really took a toll on my mental health and everything about it. And then I just felt like, oh, somebody likes me now, so I don't need to be friends with anybody else. And everybody was like, I was friends with people, but I was just very insecure because I was like, I'm awkward and people make fun of me. But then she was the only one making fun of me when I decided to be friends with her. And that's over now. But in middle school, I had like no friends. I had no friends until I met her, and then after that it was like no friends, and then people would always be like, oh, you're a downgrade from your siblings, you're this and that. It was crazy. People in middle school are mean and hardcore, and finding friends in middle school was probably the hardest.
Yeah, I lost all my friends in middle school too. Well, I just lost them all. I didn't have like it's not that I didn't have any. But like the summer of going into freshman year was like the loneliest era of my life. I literally had no friends, no one to talk to. My siblings weren't. I was not close with them. So like just 2 months of only talking to myself, and it was very life changing. I'll just say that. Riley, what was your middle school experience like?
I don't really remember a lot, but
Sorry, I was like, oh crap.
I
Be quiet.
No, I was like about to say something I shouldn't have said.
It's okay.
I played softball, so like my group was like the softball people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, everybody, like, you kind of knew everybody at my middle school. Like, everybody knew everybody, but no one like talked to each other. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I get it. Cause
but-
like in middle school, you used to see people that you would know or be friends with in class out in public, but you guys just pretended you just didn't know each other. It was just
yeah,
like,
I still do that sometimes.
yeah, it still happens. Oh my gosh! Wow, gee. Present tense too. Some would say. Most would say.
I heard Riley got bullied a lot in her living room.
So, yeah, people just bullied everyone in middle school.
Yeah.
And also, like, a lot of it wasn't even, like, bullying, because, well, I don't know what to call it, because a lot of it was both sides. Like, it was just drama and rumors that doesn't even make sense. Like, we're 12 years old. Why are you guys making up all this crazy stuff?
Yeah. How was your middle school experience like?
Well, I had a really good group of friends in middle school.
That's good.
So I had like, I did, 6th grade was like not good. But then like 7th and 8th grade, I like did theater and then got like really close to like a bunch of people.
Nice.
So we had like a little small like drama club at my middle school, and it was like really fun, and like it wasn't as serious as like high school, but it was still like a lot of fun. Obviously I had like my clique of friends.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a bad time. Freshman year was like horrible for me. It was so bad.
Why, like, just kind of going out of middle school and trying to find people again, or what was it?
Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't have any class with like my close friends. Like, my whole group got like split up. It was not good because I was like really tight 8th grade.
Yeah.
And
that
then,
sounds
like,
hard.
Freshman year, everything crashed. Like, my parents told me like, oh, like high school's gonna be so good. I went to high school and I hated it so much.
Yeah.
So bad.
Did you go to London?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, because, like, in middle school, like, when I say I didn't really have any friends, I guess that's not true, because there were definitely people that, like, I talked to, sat with lunch at, and people I was friends with in middle school that, like, we were still close, but it was, like, all those friendships, like, somebody who I thought was my best friend kind of just, like, was so off and on with me and, like, went months without talking to me one time, and I was like, oh, so we're just, like, not friends anymore. And it was just like some of those experiences where somebody you thought you were close with, you realize that it really, like, it's not like that.
Yeah, and like, bro, my closest friends in middle school were people that were so mean to me and like just like were not good friends to me, and like those were my bullies, my best friends. And like I never had close friends that I would hang out with. Like I would just see them at school, then go home and then hang out with my neighborhood friends. And that wasn't the kids I hung out with at school. Those are just like the poor kids because we lived in like the poor side of the neighborhood or whatever. But one time in gym class we were playing volleyball, and we were like, I was on a team and then my best friend was on the other team with one of our other friends, and I was with, I don't know who all was on my team, but we were kept like scoring points and we were cheering after because duh, that's exciting. And then my friend was like, I don't know why you're cheering, you literally suck. And then I don't know, and then and I was like, shut up, Casey, like shut up, girl. And then we kept playing, and then she got mad again, and then she came up and kicked me in my stomach, and I was so mad. I was like, are you kidding me? And then I was like really mean to her after that. I was like, I can get better at volleyball, but you can't get any cuter, you ugly pig.
Honestly.
I know. Well, I did call her ugly, but that was so rude because she was mean to me so much, and my mom actually told me to say that to her. So shout out to my mom.
Shout out Kendall's mom.
Shout out
back.
Sheena. She always came up with the best comebacks.
Yeah.
And I had like a friend that would just like one time I invited her to have a sleepover at my house, and then like she didn't, and she had to sleep over with somebody else on the same day that we were supposed to have a sleepover. And I was like, why? And I invited, because like we were on the phone with like these boys like a week prior, and I was like, you haven't come to my house yet. And she was like, well, you haven't invited me. I was like, I literally have. And she's like, okay, well, when? I was like, this weekend, you want to come over? And she's like, okay. And then she said, yeah. And then later on, like the next day after like she had a sleepover with this other girl. I was like, why didn't you come over? She said, because I was having a sleepover with this girl.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And this was my literal best friend. Like my girl, I stayed the night at her house. We had sleepovers. We hung out all the time. Crazy.
Just a little story for you guys on my part. That's pretty crazy though.
I'm excited.
So there was this girl that sat at my lunch table that was kind of constantly mean to everyone. Very negative. She wasn't even friends with the people at our lunch table. Like we were all friends at one point. But she started getting really nasty and mean towards like me and other people around. And so this one boy in the hallway was calling me a slur, which is crazy because that used to always happen. And it's like, why are people yelling slurs at each other in the hallway? And then I was like, shut up. Like I was kind of yelling at him, telling him to stop, and like telling him to stop being a weird meanie. And
Sadie's comeback.
and then she just sits there like laughing. And I'm not good at comebacks. I'm not good at confronting people. Nobody really tells me how. Like my mom is never there to like tell me to do something. So this one girl's just laughing at me, mocking me. She's like, shut up. Like it was really middle school and really stupid. And then I got so mad and I started screaming at her, calling her the most horrible names, because no way you're gonna sit at my lunch table, be one of my old friends, and mock me when a boy calls me a slur. And I was like standing up for people too, because I wasn't the only one who was calling a slur. And I was like, yo, you are a bleep, 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 bleep. I walked into class and I was so mad. My face was red. I was shaking. Like one of my friends came up to me like, Sadie, I saw that. Like, are you okay? And I was like, no,
I'm actually not.
I got called to the principal's office, and then I just started like bawling in the principal's office. I'm like, she was mocking me, and I got it. I
Just gotta shed some tears.
I just gotta shed some tears.
It happened to me too, but in 3rd grade, and I really don't remember what it was, but it was like this girl was just being so mean to me, and she was again like my best friend, and her name was Emma. I'm gonna name drop. Y'all heard it here. But she was so mean to me, and like I remember just in 3rd grade, like she did something. No, I think like this boy that I was friends with, he was like.
We have a few minutes, and then the guest speaker is almost here. So we have to all go into Dub's room because she doesn't have time.
Okay. Well, I want to hear about your guys' mean friends.
Can I finish my story just really quick? Oh, this is what happened. I remember this boy, he was like, Kendall, Emma's talking crap about you, and I was like, I know. And then I started crying, and I was like, you're so mean to me.
Oh my god.
And then we went to the principal's office, and then I like don't know. She started crying, and then I was like consoling her after, like literally, like what am I doing? I just wanted to like her to like me.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I have a big drama story. So
Yes, let's hear it.
in middle school, this is 8th grade. This girl moved to our middle school and got really close with my best friend, and she's kind of in our group and everything. And she was like really, so one of my friends was like, hey, this girl's like so fake, like I'm in orchestra with her, and like she's so mean, like I'm telling you guys. And we never listened to her. And then she started hanging out with people that I don't like, and so I kind of separated myself a little bit from her, but she was still close with my best friend. And when we went to DC, we were all in a room together. And so she and my best friend, I would always go to bed early because I have a sleep schedule, I gotta keep to. But she and my best friend would stay up, and then my best friend would go to sleep. And while my best friend was sleeping, after just like talking with her and being nice, she would make TikToks talking about how much she hated her and post it on TikTok and be like, this girl is so, I hate this girl, blah, 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 blah. She, like, literally, and she would, like, and then, so, my friend
like,
didn't
on a
even know.
secret account?
I think so, or something. My friend doesn't have, like, any social media.
Oh.
But then, eventually, like, afterwards, we found out, and then, like, she distanced herself, and then, when they unfriended her, she would always, like, repost stuff on TikTok, and she would be like, this girl unfriended me but doesn't know that I'm like so much better than other people in her, and I did all this. It was so fake to her. It was actually like sick and twisted in the head. Like all
How did
this
you guys
shit.
find out about the TikToks?
I don't know. I don't even remember the whole story.
Yeah, no, I get
It was so
middle
it was
school.
so long ago, but I remember like it happening on the DC trip, and like
Dude.
I wasn't really close to her, but then my friend finding out and being like, "What the heck?
Yeah.
What?" Like.
Yeah.
It was so crazy, and then my friend that told her from the beginning that like this girl's like so fake real. She was all like, "See, I told you guys. Like
I told you.
I
so.
told you guys this girl is so fake. Like don't even."
Yeah.
That is the worst.
I was kind of like in between everything.
Yeah,
but it was
no,
like,
I get that.
It was like then afterwards you're like, "Stay away," and then she moved back to Delaware like the year.
Oh my gosh.
Like good riddance.
Yeah.
What about you, Riley? You have any drama from middle school?
Well, my best friend in like from kindergarten all the way up to 6th grade, like in 6th grade,
That's a long friendship.
That is such a long friendship.
yeah, so you know how like COVID happened in like 6th grade or 5th
Yeah.
grade or whatever? I did homeschool for like most that time, and then I came back like halfway through 6th grade. And I came back, and then she like literally would not talk to me. Like she was in the other class, but I would like say hi to her because you have to walk to like past her house to get to the car thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And I would like try and talk to her. She wouldn't talk to me again. So I was like, okay. So I like texted her about it, like, hey, are you okay? Whatever. And then she like texted me these really mean things back or whatever.
She said.
Like I can't say it on here.
Oh.
But
That is awful.
yeah. So then I was like, okay, then it's fine. Like
People
whatever.
are nasty because
Yeah.
also like that was your
What
best
was she
friend
mad
since
about?
kindergarten.
I don't know. I literally met up at Dairy Queen with her to ask her like what's wrong, and she like I don't know.
She
I was like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Some people just have stuff going on and they project it and it's
Yeah.
horrible to other people. Like it's
Yeah.
awful.
Moral of the story: there's some mean people out there.
Yeah. I have a story from DC. So in DC, we needed to wear comfortable shoes and like walking shoes. So I didn't wear my regular shoes that I wore at school, and I wore like a pair that's good for exercising. And so I wore them every single day because we walked a lot. And my friend started laughing at my shoes and started calling them grandma shoes. My best friend. This is the one that was really nasty to me. She started calling them grandma shoes, and I was like I just didn't get the joke. I was like, why are you calling them grandma shoes? And then this other girl that was our friend in our DC group started laughing too, and was like, yeah, grandma shoes. Like they just started calling me grandma shoes, and I was like, why are you calling them grandma shoes? Just let me be. And she was like, why are you getting so defensive? Why are you and like?
Why are you so sensitive?
Yeah, exactly. Like she just started doing all of this, and since she started calling me defensive, I was like, I was just asking why you were calling my shoes grandma shoes. And then she got, okay. And then we didn't talk for that entire day because she got mad I was being defensive at her calling my shoes grandma shoes.
Boo!
What? Boo. And we were going through the Holocaust Museum, and it was right before that we got separated. So I went through the entire Holocaust Museum by myself, feeling really depressed, and just walking by myself.
That
and
was
that
the best museum though. That
It was an
museum
amazing
so
museum.
Good.
Honestly, I enjoyed it a lot more than I would if I was with her because I know she would be being judgmental and talking crap the entire time.
Like that one's ugly.
yeah, yeah. Look at all those grandma shoes. yeah.
Well, thanks for watching.
Thank you
and
guys.
Tuning into Diva Row.
This was Clicks.